Good morning, friends. It is Monday. We're going to go ahead and do the morning message. And so let's go ahead and put our finger on G for good. And here we go. Good morning. Today is Arvelous Unday. That doesn't make sense. It's not Arvelous Unday. It's Marvelous Monday. What two letters do you think go here and here? Go ahead and fill out what two letters you think should go there. If you put the letter M, you are correct because it says good morning. Today is Marvelous Monday. Let's look today for some reading clues when we read our morning message. In the word good, what do you see in good? I see double O's, and I know double O's sometimes say ooh. What reading clues do you see in morning? I see the O-R, and we know O-R says or, so that might help us. And then we see the I-N-G, and that says ing. We have good morning. Today, what did we do with today? We know it. Sometimes we see two words and we can break them apart. So we know we could do to and then day. Good morning. Today is Marvelous Monday. And this really isn't a reading clue, but we do see the word day again. So that is helpful. We know that at the end of our sentence we have what? We have exclamation marks, and we know we use exclamation marks when you're right, excited. We're going to do some missing blends. So we have a swan, we have a prince, and we have a snake. Now, missing blends means there's going to be two letters that go together to make a certain sound. So we have a swan. Swan. What two letters do you think would say swa? Swa. If you said an S and a W, you are correct. Now we have a prince. Prince. Listen to it. Prince. Now you say it. Prince. I hear a P and then an R. You're right. And then I have the word snake. Snake. Say the word snake. And if you said it was an S and an N, I think you're right. Snake. Now we're going to go down here and we're going to look for, it says a long A. Now, if it's a long A, we know the long A is going to say A. You're right. The long A is going to say A, like its name. Because long vowels say their name. So long vowels would say A, E, I, O, U. But if it was a short vowel, the A would say A, right? So we don't want A. We want long A sounds. So we have a bone, a hut, and a Jeep. And I think this worksheet has a mistake, friends, because none of those have a long A sound. Do you hear in bone? There's not a long A. What long vowel do you hear in bone? you hear an O. So let's just write an O on top of bone because we know we hear a long O. And this is a hut. And do you hear a long vowel in hut? I don't either. And then I think this is probably a Jeep. What long vowel do you hear in Jeep? I hear an E too. So we actually got to do some other long vowels instead of the A because that was kind of tricky. So we found the long O in bone and we found the long E in Jeep. Now let's go ahead and come down here to the math part. We're going to be good mathematicians. Let's see if we can figure out how many is in there without having to count each dot. If you have to count each dot, that's fine. But try to look at it and see what it is. If your eyes were able to go 3, 3, 3, and you know that's 9, or you were able to look at it in different ways and know there's 9, you're absolutely correct. So we know that the same would be 9. And then this one says 4 more. So that means if it says 4 more, I need to add. So remember, I can punch it out. I can go 10, or I can go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Or if I don't like that way, I could draw 4 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I could add all my dots together. Whichever way's easiest, I like to punch it out. So I'm going to go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now I see that it says 4 less. If it says 4 less, I know that I'm going to subtract or take away. You're right. So I know that I don't want to look at those dots anymore, so I'm going to cross them out because we don't want to look at them anymore. I know I have 9 and I need to make it 4 less. So I could come through and cross off 4 of these, and then I could see how many's left. I could hold up 9 fingers and take 4 away and see how many's left. Whichever way's easiest. I'm going to go ahead and count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because that was like a problem that was saying 9 take away 4 or 9 minus 4. And you may have known 9 minus 4 in your head because you're good mathematicians. So good job with that one. Go ahead and solve this one on your own. So we knew by being a good mathematician that there was 5. I wrote the same number 5 down. And then I know that it says 4 more. If it says 4 more, I know that I'm adding. So I could have drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, counted all the triangles, counted the dots, got my answer, or I could punch it out and I could go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whichever way's easiest, then you could write a 9. Then you should have seen that it said 4 less. We know we're not using those anymore, but I need 4 less of the 5. So I could have crossed them out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many I had left? I could have also put up 5 fingers, took away 4, so that I had 1 left, whichever way's easiest. You may have also just known 5 take away 4 in your heads because you're good mathematicians. Great job with the morning message. I am so proud of you, and we will do another morning message tomorrow. Bye-bye.